Support Wrestle Talk!
Order a t-shirt.
The iconic duo debut! Shinsuke Nakamura's heel turn is complete, and the women's division just got FABULOUS. I am Luke Owen. Vote in the poll above my head to let me know your thoughts as I review the SmackDown Live after WrestleMania 34 in about 4 minutes. But remember guys, this is a very wacky crowd. They're just here to have fun. They might boo people they usually cheer, and cheer people they might usually boo. Shane McMahon opened the show to thunderous cheers. Wow, maybe Corey Graves was right about this crowd. Who thanked the audience for such a wonderful WrestleMania. He said that Daniel Bryan was now officially a full-time member of the SmackDown Live roster, which means we'll need a new general manager. Will it be the rumored Jeff Jarrett? Will it be the rumored Hulk Hogan? It was neither. So who could it be? Paige here? Yes, Paige is the new SmackDown Live general manager, and her first act was to make AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan tonight for the main event. This was a good opening to the show, and Paige is much better suited to this role rather than being the unnecessary third wheel to Absolution she's been since her injury. We then got the Usos taking on New Day in a fantastic TV match that was so much better than what they did at WrestleMania. Amazing what happens when you give really talented wrestlers some time, isn't it? There were some fantastic near falls and great spots throughout, and the Usos won with the big splash. They will now face the Bludgeon Brothers at the greatest Royal Rumble! And the Hammer Brothers came out to stare them down. This all ruled. Naomi then defeated Natalya in a very pedestrian match which the crowd really weren't into. I'm sure on any other night they'd be cheering like mad, but this is a wacky crowd after all. Oh look, it's Q and Sal from Impractical Jokers. Backstage, Renee Young caught up with Shinsuke Nakamura about his attack on AJ Styles at WrestleMania, but Nakamura feigned an apology and then said he doesn't speak English. This was the best he's been on the main roster so far. Charlotte Flair came out next to talk about beating Asuka at WrestleMania and still being the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. She asked who she could make magic in the ring with next when NXT's iconic duo made their main roster debut. It's about damn time. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce cut promos on Charlotte and then beat her down around ringside for a long time. Charlotte sold the beating brilliantly, and Royce and Kay looked awesome and dangerous in their debut. Then again, so did the Riot Squad. But as they celebrated, out came the moonwalking, trash-talking Carmella with the Money in the Bank briefcase. She then tried to cash in her contract, but the ref looked very puzzled by what was transpiring. What is this strange white briefcase you've handed me? You want to do what with it? A match, you say? For the title? Okay, seems wacky, but if you say so, I've never heard of such a thing happening in this company before. Carmella then kicked the very beaten down Charlotte and pinned her to become the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. I was so taken aback by the iconic duo debuting that I forgot all about Carmella cashing in, which made this segment even better. They really took their time with this title switch as well, allowing Carmella to parade around ringside and hold aloft the belt. I've never heard so much of her entrance music before. Carmella cut a babyface promo backstage about her win, thanking one special person in her life. Is it her parents? Her boyfriend? James Ellsworth? Paige here? No, it was herself. What a swerve that Alexa Bliss did last month.
Control-C, Control-V. Aha!
Man, that was a really cool moment. I sure hope nothing brings me down and harshes my buzz. Oh no, wait, Randy Orton is the new #1 contender to Jinder Mahal's United States Championship. No! He won a triple threat against Bobby Roode and Rusev, who surprisingly didn't take the pinfall, but was the most over man in the match. That wacky crowd again. Orton and Mahal are going to have a match at Backlash, but I hope Randy gets drafted to Raw next week so we don't have to see them have another feud. The main event saw Daniel Bryan take on AJ Styles in a fantastic match that gave you just enough to make you want to see them throw down again on pay-per-view for the WWE Championship. Bryan is so naturally gifted in the ring, and AJ Styles could have a 4-star match with a carrot, so this was wonderful television. They went back and forth for a while, but then Shinsuke Nakamura slid in and kicked Bryan for the DQ. He then low-blowed AJ Styles, gave him the Kinshasa, and low-blowed him again. Stop, he's already dead! Solidifying himself as a heel and making you want to see AJ get his revenge even more. So that was this week's SmackDown Live in about 4 minutes. Make sure you voted in the poll by clicking the eye above my head with these options: Smack Damned, Smacktastic, Smack Bang in the Middle, Ellsworthy, and Randy Orton versus Jinder Bloody Mahal. This was a really good episode of SmackDown Live, with a great NXT call-up, a shock title switch, and 2 really fun matches. Paige is a nice addition to the team, and it's fantastic to see Bryan back as a full-time wrestler. Aside from Orton and Mahal and that Naomi match, this was a bloody brilliant show. This week's SmackDown Live is a very high smacktastic. Ollie and I give some in-depth thoughts on the Raw after Mania, so click the video over there to check it out, and make sure to check out all the other great wrestling content we have here on Wrestle Talk. I'm out of here, folks. I can't moonwalk. Oh.